Good morning or good evening YouTube, I'm back here with another video, and today we are taking a look at internal injury tag here, and don't forget guys, this is just a tier list, or like my personal opinion from a perspective of a 3-year player and top player, top guild. I am doing everything endgame here, and I'm going to rank these heroes about how I see them being used in endgame, and like because you don't have a lot of resources, right? So you want to spend your resources the best possible way, and you can use this tier list to do that. I know that some of these heroes here will be a shock for you, some of you guys, especially if you found some tier list from earlier. This one is from 2025 that I'm doing right now, and it might be different if you're watching this video here in the future. But let's just jump into it. So the internal injury tag here has actually changed a bit here the last few months, and currently what has happened is actually that if you are doing stuff at the end game, like Liuli 7 bosses and stuff like that, some of these heroes are no longer good. That used to be good, like Indra, he used to be very good. If you get to Liuli 7, he's actually not that good anymore, and he's been power crept by a limited hero. But if you don't have the limited hero, you don't have any other options, obviously for you he will still be very good. Okay, just take that into consideration. So when I'm ranking Indra in a minute here, it's from the perspective of how I see his future in a 5-man PvE team, and not how I see him being used in early game, mid game, or whatever, because he will be power crept very soon. Okay, let's get going here. So first hero here is Kratos here, and Kratos is an S tier hero. Now the heroes that I put into S plus and S tier, you can use your Dragon Eyes on them without being afraid that is going to be a waste in, let's say, 3 months from now. If I put them into A tier, it's up to you to decide if you want to use them for your account right now at the progression that you are at, but I would not suggest putting eyes into them. But if you get copies of them, then it's fine. Okay, that is how I rank A tier. And B tier, C tier, D tier, don't even bother putting eyes into them at all. Next hero here is Jubei, also one of the newer heroes here for the game, and Jubei is definitely an S tier. You can use him a lot of places. He even has maybe a place in PvP eventually, and you can't go wrong by putting your Dragon Eyes into Jubei. He is super strong. Then we have the first S plus here. It's going to be Felicia. Felicia is a fantastic hero, and she is a limited hero that we just got this summer here. And if you got Felicia, congratulations. If you don't have her, then yeah, try to get her somehow. Very strong hero, and mandatory for Liuli 7 at the moment. She is the one doing all the damage. So very great hero. I love Felicia. She's a fantastic hero. And then we have Bill. He's one of the newer heroes here in the game. Turn meter manipulation, speed buff, and stuff like that. He is like the modern version of the Anmo, I would say. He also had the pursue and attack, which is very important for Liuli 7. He's definitely S tier, and you can use him. He's also being used in the current 5-man teams. Then we have Dianmo. Dianmo, I would say she is being used in teams at the moment, but I would not put my Dragon Eyes into her anymore. She's not worth it, in my opinion, to put Dragon Eyes into. If you have any of these up here at S plus, you should prioritize putting your Dragon Eyes into those. But if you get Dianmo, she is a great hero, and she will still help you a lot. Then we have Songmin here, and Songmin unfortunately is not being used anywhere. He is not worth to use your Mythic Stones on. I'm gonna put him into B tier here. Then we have Nesha. It's the same for Nesha, not being used anywhere. You can use him for campaign if you pull the copy early. He's actually pretty good the first 10 levels of campaign. But other than that, not really useful. Then we have Xiao Jun. I'd say Xiao Jun is now an A tier hero. I would have placed her in S tier if it was half a year ago, but nowadays I would not put my eyes into her. She's not used. Well, she is used for the severe wound debuff, but other than that, she's not really being used that much. And the thing is that both Jubei and Kratos is actually also having the severe debuff, but the chance for them to apply it is guaranteed, where I think Xiao Jun might need it affected. But regardless of that, Kratos and Jubei is just better to use your Dragon Eyes on at the moment. They also do more damage, they have other buffs, and Xiao Jun is only A tier because of that. Then we have Murinjing, which is quite an interesting one, but I'm going to put him as S+. I know that Felicia is a hard counter to Murinjing because she ignores his defense or puts it down to 1 so that he doesn't heal. But Murinjing is still a very fantastic hero, and it's only one hero that is countering him at the moment, is Felicia. But if you're speaking about PvP, there are 4 other teams where Murinjing can be helpful. And in PvE, if you have copies of Murinjing at exclusive 2 and up, he will be doing all his stuff from the beginning of battle. He's going to do a lot of defensive stuff. And if you pair him with his own Echo, you have a sustain that is unlike anything else at the moment in the game. Murinjing still S+ for me, very great hero to get if you have him. Then we have Indra, and I will put Indra at A tier. Now, I told you that you probably gonna be shocked about this. You probably thought that Indra was S tier if you watch some of the other videos that people have made in the past. But the thing is that Indra is not really being used in PvE anymore, and he has never been used in PvP. So his place is kinda in a weird place where he is being used less and less, which also means that I cannot recommend putting eyes into Indra. If you have any of these other guys up here like Juve and Kratos, I know that obviously Indra will still be helpful for early game, mid game, and he will still help you in other places where these 2 guys won't do as much damage. But the thing is just that for the perspective of using your Dragon Eyes on him, which is very rare, it's not worth it to put into Indra. Okay, but if you get copies of him, definitely do it. But other than that, I will put Indra at A tier, which is still very good. It is the tier where if you get copies of him, it's fine, but don't go out of your way to put eyes into him. We also have a lot of other heroes nowadays that can do boss damage, so he's not even the only one that can kill bosses. Then we have Juvu. I don't know Juvu, never seen him used, so I'm gonna put him down here at D team because I looked at his skills and he just useless, right? Then we have Aiden. Aiden is a C tier hero, and he is useful in Fair Spite, what's called Spire of Fate. I think he's very useful there, but I would not use him in PvE or PvP in real time thing. Then we got a Faction here. Faction for me is also A tier. He does have some great turn meter manipulation. He has a res effect. He has some debuffs. He is still on the same level as these guys here. Don't use eyes on him, but if you get copies of him, it's fine. Mosi is the same. She's A tier. If you get her early on, you can clear the campaign with her. You can buy her copy, I think still for $2 maybe. She's a very good hero, and no doubt about that. And then we have Tyrell here, the last hero in the list. S tier for me, for sure. You can't go wrong with putting your Dragon Eyes into Tyrell. So this is how it looks, guys. Actually, I'll do like this here. But actually, this is how it looks. If you get any of the S pluses here, which is limited heroes, so they're hard to get, definitely you can put your stuff into them. Other than that, there are these four heroes here that are relatively new. If you get them, you can put your Dragon Eyes into them without worrying that they will be useless. Also because someone like Kratos is being used in both bleed and internal injury, so he is quite good at that. And then we have the A tiers here. If you get copies of them, fine, but don't use your Dragon Eyes on them. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. It means a lot to me. And don't forget to make a comment down below. Tell me if you think there should be some changes, or if you agree with this tier list here. Maybe for you and your account it looks a bit different, but this is from my perspective and Endgame, and how I see the heroes, like if I wanted to use my Dragon Eyes on them or not. Have a nice day, guys. Cheers. Bye.